July 3rd, 1987. Vasula speaks. Jesus? The Lord answers, I am. Beloved, inspirations come from me, like dewdrops come on leaves. I have made a pact with you to be faithful to you. I have taken my measures so that you too will remain faithful to me. See? The footnote reads, Jesus made sure I'll not give him the slip, knowing how weak I am. The Lord continues, Vasula, for my sake will you unite my church? I am before you, and it is I who will instruct you. Just follow me. I want all my churches united. I want my sacerdotal souls to remember my works of before and the simplicity of my disciples, the humbleness and the faithfulness the first Christians had. Come, I will unveil my deepest and my most intimate desires of my heart. Allow me to engrave them on you, little one. Vasula writes, Here I felt really hopeless. I feel God is desiring so many important things, which he tells me, writing them down, and I am sitting on them paralyzed. I feel I do not know. I do not do what he wants, since nothing is being changed. But how can it change if really no one knows much about this? I feel I'm displeasing him, disobeying, not doing what he desires most. She asks, Jesus, over 100 people have copies of these revelations, but it's not enough. The Lord speaks, I am, live in peace. I will restore my church. Allow me, Vasula, just to imprint my words on you. I love you. Glorify me by loving me. To unite my church is my work. You will be my bearer only. Do you understand the difference? The footnote reads, It took me years. She writes in brackets, August 29, 1998, while reading. The Lord continues, Even when I say, revive or unite my church, Vasula, it is never directed straight at you. You will learn. Have you not learned part of my works with me? She answers, Yes, Lord, I have. The Lord continues, Wait and you shall see. The footnote reads, There was a long pause. He had my hand paused on the paper, not saying anything, before saying, I have one question, etc. The Lord continues, I have one question to ask you. Why were you now not coming to me for consolation? Yes, exactly, yes. Vasula writes, In a flash of a few seconds, Jesus gave me a vision, and a whole story behind it, like a parable. It was of a child and a mother. The mother had lost her child for years. Finally, having found it, she was so happy and was trying to teach her child to go to her for anything it wanted, since she loved it and it belonged to her. The child had great problems in getting adjusted again to someone who says it's its mother and who cares. It was used to swallow by itself its miseries, having had no one to turn to. But now and again it forgot that the mother is the one who could help it and console it. The vision was that of a tiny child in complete misery again, whining around the house, ignoring the mother. The mother, seeing the child in its misery, felt hurt to see her child miserable, hurt to see the child still not wanting to come and throw itself in her arms, and showing that it needs affection from her. The mother's heart was utterly shattered to see her child in misery and ignoring her too. She, who could do so much if it had the confidence in her. The child was me, the mother Jesus. And all this because I felt as if I'm not getting anywhere. The message on my back, and not doing much. I decided to go and sleep on it, to forget. So I went to bed and tried to sleep, to forget. In the afternoon this was. I thought of Jesus, but I felt too miserable to even face him. The Lord speaks. Beloved, I am your consoler. Lean your head on me. Allow me to caress you and soothe your pain. Allow me to whisper in your ear my words. Inside my heart I have a place for you. Spend no time elsewhere. Come now, in your place. The footnote reads, He said this in such tenderness that only God can speak in this manner. Vasula says, I'm incapable. The Lord speaks, I will lift you and place you in there.